Alright, everyone, we have a new video, and not only that, I have a new VTuber. Well, not really a new one, but it's a new costume, so hope you guys really like it. So just want to get that out of the way, and I want to say thank you so much for everyone who's been supporting the channel so far on YouTube. You guys have been really, really amazing. Every single one of you guys, thank you for always just,
Thank
watching
you,
my
thank you.
videos, putting in your comments, and, just overall just being, a really wonderful community. So I really appreciate all the support. Without you guys, you guys are the ones that kind of push me to be better and make better videos all the time. So we have a special video today as a celebration of Gundam Seed Freedom for the second week. So this is the second week so far. And guess what? It is doing number one in the ranks in Japan right now in theaters.
That's actually insane.
Let's fucking go. It's freaking
That's
awesome.
crazy.
I'm
That's
re-
so good for the
yeah,
movie.
this is crazy cuz it's like this is a Gundam movie, and normally for Gundam movies, it's not the most popular genre. Like mecha genre is really not that popular, right, Archer?
Yeah, people say it's a niche community, but
Yeah,
like looking at these charts, how niche is this community? Is this just niche out like everywhere else except Japan, or is it like no? Because
exactly.
it's popping over there. Like it's something going on.
Yeah, there's clearly something going on here. It's pretty crazy. So like obviously there's something really special here. Especially for this movie. And again, we've kind of talked a little bit about it before, right? It's just that like, yeah, it's a movie we've been waiting for like 13 years of our lives, and yeah,
Long
13
time.
long time. So, we finally got a good amount of closure that we all been looking for, and I know we've been talking about it in most of our videos when we do Gundam Seed Freedom content. One of the biggest things, obviously, we know where Kagagi and Offman stand, and I think that was the biggest question that we were dealing with for a long time because we were trying to figure out, are they together? Are they not together? Well, we have our answer with that, and if you don't want to know the answer, we'll give you guys about 5 seconds for you to leave. Okay, so by the end of the movie, you by the end of the movie, you discover that Arthur and Kagami are together. They're actually good together, and of course, some of the scenes clearly imply that, and it shows in the end. They kind of show each other's rings that they are committed with one another, which is fantastic for us.
I love it.
Let's see what else questions we had. We had is Shin ever gonna get his glory again? Shin obviously did. With the Destiny Gundam Spec 2 is getting so much love from everyone. So the Shin has got his redeemed arc, because I think in Gundam Seed Destiny we talked about it, right. It's like he was just really done dirty, like really really badly.
Yeah, it is definitely a redemption arc for Shin. This guy
Redemption arc.
popped off.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
popped off hard, and I think he's been one of the most popular characters, in Gundam Seed Freedom. So
Yeah. Even though he acts so dumb sometimes,
he
people still
does,
love them.
but he was so good in this one from what I've seen. It seems like
Yeah. He
I
was really
heard
good.
he just did very well for himself. So those are some of the things that we kind of had some issues with Gundam Seed Freedom. Sorry, Destiny. And if you want to see that video, I do have a video on that. As well as you can check out my videos. That there's a video why you should watch Gundam Seed Destiny. So check that
I'll
video out.
definitely go watch it.
Yep, it's a good video. Definitely gets a lot of there's a lot of good points, I think, in my personal opinion. I have great points. Anyways, so back to what we're talking about here. So we just found out that. So let's look at this article first. Just gotta find the article. So okay, based on well, I found this post on Facebook, but with this post right here is IGEA, I don't know how to pronounce it, confirms Gundam Seed Freedom dethroned Demon Slayer in the second week to return to number one of the Japanese box office. Freedom was on its third week and now going to its fourth. Okay, cool. So it's been out for almost a month now. Seems like, so as you can see here, I can't read Japanese, but as you can see, it is on the number one right now for Gundam Seed Freedom. And this is like a ranking
Yeah.
site for Japan of all their movies. And as you can see here, Gundam Seed Freedom is still number one. And of course, Demon Slayer is number three at the moment. And I don't know Golden Kumyu.
Golden Kamuy,
What is
this is
that?
actually a good anime. I watched it. It's so the anime is really good. It's about a bunch of prisoners looking for some treasure, but like
Uh,
it goes deeper. It's about the Japanese and war with the Koreans and the Russians too. Like they're all in this. Like there's an anime is really good. I would recommend this
ah,
anime.
okay.
So
It's a
that's why me seeing a live action, I'm really surprised
yeah.
right
I didn't
now.
even know there was a live action, so that's really interesting.
Yeah, and the
Okay,
fact that it's two is
Yeah, it's number
Anyways, go
two.
on.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
yeah, it's number two. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, like just like you said, it looks like it's like a pretty like it's like a war movie almost, and it
it's a
seems
war
really,
movie. Yeah, but it's
yeah.
really good.
No, it seems really
That's
interesting.
interesting.
So that's pretty cool. 4.1 reviews. Looks like a lot of 5 and 4 stars, which is crazy. Now,
Yeah.
I think that's the question you asked, right? Why is it only 3.5? You know, for
Yeah,
Gundam Seed
why is it
Freedom.
only 3.5? There's
Well,
mixed reviews.
there's a lot of mixed reviews, and here's some of the reviews here, so we can take a look at them. So let's take a look at the reviews. Here we go. So we can start from. Let's see, where can we start from? Let's go from lowest rating first, because we want to look at the lowest rating to get a good idea of what's going on, right? So here we go.
Hmm.
A rare bad work in recent years that rewrote Gundam history. Huh. Okay. Click here to read the text. Spoiler. Oh, okay, so there's
No,
actually
this
like
guy wrote it.
spoiler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he like
wrote
wrote
it.
the whole spoiler. So we'll leave that alone here, but we'll put the link below if you guys want to take a look at it. Just because we could be here all day, reading this. I could be like Asm go and fucking read the whole thing, but I'm not really
Yeah,
down for that right now.
I think the first two are just spoilers.
And here we go. I'm at loss for words on how immature it is. And okay, so I see what they mean by immature, but I think they're just mad that there's fan service. I honestly think that's what it is. It's just yeah, I knew Gundam Seed Freedom was a fan service movie,
Yeah, it's definitely
and
fan
it was
service.
stupid, yes, but I'm still all for it. I think it was great. I think it's a great idea to do. I have no complaints. Here we go. Childish, sad, or angry. Halfway through, I looked at him with cold eyes. So yeah, these are. So this is all in Japanese. So it probably sounds better in Japanese. In English, it's kind of
It
like
makes
weird.
sense. Yeah, this is translated by
Yeah,
Google.
terrible. My feelings were too strong. It's spicy. Very disappointing. Well, it's no good. Despair. Well, it was C. So be. Okay, we got
Right.
diarrhea. The production side. You wanted to see this, right? It feels too much. It's creepy. Okay, so literally, it's just basically fucking fan service. It's a fan service movie, and I'm okay with that. I don't think there's a problem with that at all. Which is why they need to bring it to the U.S. That's what I think.
Bro, like
Uh,
I said, I would have given a worse rating if it hadn't been 20 years ago.
Oh my god, that is
Jeez.
funny. That's I don't understand that. These comments were really interesting. I think we're gonna have to do a new video on next one about spoilers. So we'll make a
Yeah,
video on that. I'm really interested. I don't really
this is
usually write
funny.
movie reviews, but I'm just dissatisfied with disappointing content. I want you to say parallel. Too bad. It became a gag anime. That is funny. I'm saddened that this has become an official history. Um, here you go. Even the most interesting developments are likely to evaluate differently depending on how you feel about them. Okay, so there's like 412 comments. There's a ton of comments here. So let's go
A
to the
lot.
highest rating just to make us feel a little bit better about ourselves. So let's do it here. Let's do the highest rating. Here we go. So there's some good ratings right here. Let's translate to English. Okay, here we go. Been a fan for 20 years. Hilarious gag anime. So okay, so sometimes even they say it's the worst, like using the same kind of opinion, right? So some people say it's a gag anime, which is bad, but people say, "Oh, it's hilarious. This is great." And that's how I felt too. I kind of laughed a few at some of the things because I don't know, it was funny, right? So
Yeah, some people just can't see in the perspective as others, right?
yeah,
The comedy side
exactly.
of the anime and
Yes,
like this whole thing is just it is fan service.
and I think
What
this
do you
was,
expect?
and I think this kind of makes sense right here. It's like it was a silly anime that defied my expectations in a good way. Laughed out loud while watching. I think this will be me if I ever watch it. It's just I'm gonna be laughing. I'm gonna have a good time. That's important. Fans are satisfied with the Gundam Seed's promise, which has become stylistic beauty. All right, so this is sounds like a good movie then. Story overall
Yeah,
has good balance and tension, relaxation, and battle scenes. Making it easy to watch from second half onwards. The production team was overwhelmed by the momentum, and the story was a waste of time. The new race Accord was the coordinator. It is said that the power that can control the brain is mental power, but in reality, it is assumed that there was a technology setting similar to the brain implanted device. Okay, that's a whole like spoiler, but anyways,
hmm,
so I think many people who think there are deep settings, that foreshadowings, I think this is fine. If you're from the generation that got into anime 20 years ago, 5 stars. Okay, so that's good. It's Seed after all, right? It was
yeah,
the best. I'll probably watch it again and again. That's fine. This is Seed. Okay, so literally these are just clearly Gundam Seed fans for the most part. Yeah, they're Gundam fans. Clearly these people who wrote these are just been waiting for
yeah.
20 plus years.
You guys
So
love it.
it's yeah. So these are clearly Seed fans. And it's funny, the negative terms is like, okay, it's Seed, which is bad. Well, this one's like, oh, it's Seed, so it's great. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was worth the wait, enjoying unique to Seed stories, pros and cons, but I personally support it. Perfect as a sequel or a movie. So it's both. Okay, new spring releases from Shida, just being able to see it again in the movie. So yeah, it seems like it's doing pretty well. Now the question is, why is it 3.5? Right. So that's the last topic we're gonna talk about. Why do you feel like it would be a 3.5 but still be on number one?
People are just review bombing it.
Yeah,
So
review
they're not.
bombing.
So people are just salty that Seed,
Yeah.
Seed got a movie and like their Gundam universe, whichever one they like, didn't get it,
Mm-hmm.
or like didn't like that it wasn't what they thought it to be, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just must be salty fans, no? It can't be anything else.
I agree. Yeah, I think it's salty fans, but on top of that, I think another big thing is just you have to think about in the U.S. like Godzilla, Transformers, those movies they didn't do so well like in terms of reviews, right? But
Mm-mm.
it's the fans that made the movie great and it still made over like millions of dollars,
True.
because it's the fans.
Yeah, they
And
still supported it.
yeah, and I remember, someone was saying that Godzilla vs Kong was a bad movie because there wasn't enough like human interaction, and I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
wait, but isn't that what makes Godzilla great? It's just monsters fighting each other.
yeah. That was
Uh,
the best part.
and even Transformers, right? By the time it was the fourth movie, it still made a fucking millions of dollars, and it was one of the worst. It still made a lot of money.
Oh
So
hell yeah.
even though like with these movies, it's like they're not that great, but people still watch them. And there's always gonna be a fan base, and the same thing as Gundam Seed Freedom is the same thing. There's always gonna be people who hate it, but the majority there's gonna be a big fan base, especially for
Yeah.
Seed Freedom, especially for Seed fans. I think a lot of us, are really dying to watch it. And again, I think they're already releasing to 56 countries. Sorry, not 86, 56 countries already. So I think they might be on the list for Canada and maybe North America, to be honest. So
Ooh,
I can see
probably on
that.
there.
I can see that happening. Hopefully that happens. So
I think the West is like their first customer,
hmm
first in line.
exactly, exactly. We're all hungry for it. So guys, if you like this, if you want Gundam Seed Freedom to be in the U.S., make sure you comment, give your support, and put it on Twitter as well. Obviously, kindly, not aggressively, and show Bandai that we want Gundam Seed Freedom in the U.S. So let's make that happen,
Show
everyone.
them.
Let's make it happen, everyone. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed the video. What are you guys' thoughts? And see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, I was watching that.